You'll remember some of these from when we saw them in, chapter 2, again in chapter 5 and 6. But this table really does give you a host of tools that you're going to be able to use with string. So begin, the substring search. You can see in here clear, which deletes all of the contents of your string, so on and so forth. So I would rather not belabor the rest of the material for 10.7, but for to say, please do take a look at this, because this is a valuable table with all of the important string class member functions. The other thing to notice here in 10.7 is when we're comparing two strings together. So can you, for instance, because I know this is a question that I answered several times when working with the search and sort, was how does C++ treat a string? So can one string truly be greater than or less than another? Yeah, as it turns out, they can be. So clearly I had the tunnel vision on for search and sort that I didn't mention this then, so I will mention it here. So if we have two strings, we have two names, we have a Mark and a Mary. So M-A-R-K and M-A-R-Y. We can actually have a greater than or less than relationship between those because of the ASCII values of those. So MAR is in both of those names. So through the first three characters, they will evaluate as the same. When we get to the final character, we can say that K is less than Y, right? Because it's alphabetically first. So in that example, Mark would be less than the value of Mary because of the return value of their ASCII characters. So that is how, for instance, the bubble sort worked there, because we could have, two elements in our array, a Mark and a Mary, and we can actually do a comparison directly between those strings because we're actually using the ASCII values of those. So little bonus here in 10.7 with a look behind, and technically speaking, just so everybody's aware, it's also a look ahead to one of the things that you'll do in the end of chapter exercises. So there you go. That table, again, I believe it's 10.9, is an important one because it kind of distills for you all of the really important string member functions that you have just by including that library.